In other stories, the Accra Central Association of School Feeding Caterers are vehemently objecting to the payment of grants through mobile money platforms. They also lament they have not been paid for the past 2 terms. With me in the studios are some executives of the Caterers Association. I've been joined by Zebura, who is a caterer, as well as Marian Apia-Kran. She's executive member of the association. Thank you very much, ladies. I'll begin with you, Marian. What is the difficulty with the electronic system of payment?
Okay, thank you very much. We all know this, mobile networks have issues of network failures. And with the mobile money, the MTN one they want to use for us, we can't take more than 1,000 Ghana cedis, and it comes with charges. Besides, apart from the charges, and we cannot take more than 1,000 Ghana cedis, we use the banks, which give us facilities. Because the program, you have to pre-finance. So when our money goes through the mobile money, we can't go to the mobile networks to get loans for us to cook. But if our money goes through the banks, they give us some kind of loans to cook before our monies are being paid to us. Like we said, for the past 2 terms, we haven't been paid. So we are depending on the banks to give us loans to cook. So after we've been paid, we go back to them. And this mobile money system they're talking about, I tried once, and even when I went there, they told me the network is off. So I have to wait for 3 days before I was able to withdraw my money. So let's assume you are cooking and you are short of tomatoes, and you want to run to the market to go and buy the tomatoes. And you get there and they tell you the mobile network is off. How many hours can you wait? But if you are with the banks, you can just go and use your ATM slot, get some money, and come back to finish the cooking.
Marian, I'll come back to you shortly. Zebra, is that a similar case for you?
Yes.
You've also tried the mobile money system, and you've had difficulties with it?
Yes. The mobile money doesn't work at all. Look at somebody receiving money, 20,000, being paid 20,000 through mobile money, and you can't withdraw more than 1,000 a day. That means you have to go 20 times before you can get your money. And we have suppliers who supply us goods to sell, to cook for the school feeding. Then when, assuming a bean seller have supplied you a beans worth 5,000, you have to go 5 times before you can pay the bean seller.
Marian, have you made this concerns known to the ministry, and what have they said about it?
Yes, we've made our concerns. Fine, we haven't met the minister yet, but she sent someone to us. We made our concern known to the lady, which she is the Greater Accra Regional Coordinator, and she said she told the minister, but nothing has been said back to us. We've sent even a petition through that to our mayor. There's the Greater Accra Mayor, whom we have our metro we work with, but still nothing has been said.
One other concern you raised is the fact that you've not been paid for the past 2 terms.
Yes.
That must be quite difficult for you. How have you coped?
Yes, that's the issue of the banks. We go to the banks and they give us loans to cook. We go to them, we tell them our problems, and they also help. So assume now we are not going to use the bank payment system. How are we going to pre-finance the cooking system? Because you have to pre-finance. So how do we go about the pre-financing? Are they telling us that the mobile telecom is going to give us money? Or are they telling us now that they are going to pay us weekly so that we can cook for the next week? That is our major concern now.
Right, we're trying very hard to establish contact with the public relations officer of the General Ministry to get his concerns, to get his concerns raised before him. But even before that, Marian, how many of you are in this association, and how long have you been doing this job?
The AMA, we caterers, that's the Greater Accra. We are normally like 900. Let me say 100.
100.
Yes, 100 caterers now.
And most of them are facing these challenges.
All of us are facing these challenges. All of us, because we don't pay as individual. We pay as all the caterers together. So it's not only one person who is here. We are here as representatives of all the caterers.
Zebra, I'm going to wrap up with you. What do you want government to do about this?
We don't want the MTN. It will not help us. It's not safe at all. We are not safe with the MTN. We want our money to be paid through the banks.
All right. Thank you very much. We've got to leave it here. Zabora and Mariam Apia Crunches, executive member of the Accra Central Association of the School Feeding Caterers, and they are raising some concerns with regards to payments that's coming through the school feeding program. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining me in the studio.